Hey guys, I am back, and we're doing a video today that I apologize to both you guys and to the fine people that make SnaggleToothMF, because I think I've had these things for months, and unfortunately sometimes small items, quite frankly, get lost around here. But this is a cool thing, and I'm going to start this video by saying, so how many of you guys out there have wanted, so Emerson Wave, I think he holds the patent on the Emerson Wave pocket opener. This is the Emerson Wave, all right, right here. This is a CQC7. This is, well, if you don't know about the CQC7, you should know about the CQC7. But this is a kind of a classic folding, I don't want to say a combat knife, but anyway, Emerson was the dude who created the automatic pocket opening knife. So when this is in your pocket, right, tip up, this comes in contact with the lip of your pocket and it opens it up for you. And a lot of companies, some companies have licensed that. So Spyderco has done it, and this is a pretty aggressive one, right? And it, once again, just opens it up for you. Now, you guys have seen on my channel, I have, I enjoy putting these into knives that don't ordinarily have them. They're very useful for one-handed operation, and some people look at them and they're like, it's for fighting, it's for that. No, there are lots of times where you need a knife or you want to just have a quick opening knife. It doesn't have to be like, ooh, look, I'm gonna get my knife out to fight. I mean, sometimes you just want that knife to come out and go. So you could do the construction, and the cutting and all that. I've seen some things with certain knives, like Spyderco's or Benchmade Gripillions, where you put a zip tie in there and all that. But your options are limited, short of cutting into the blade sometimes. So enter the Snaggletooth, which is a relatively simple product, but it works pretty well. Oh, I have one right here. Very easy to install on your own, and they have a list on their website, and I'll have their website link in the video description. Here's a little sticker. They have a list of knives that it works with, but basically they don't have a list that's all encompassing. Like these things. I'm sorry for the background noise, by the way. Like the list is growing based on people are like, hey, I tried this on this knife and it works. So the kit is very simple. So you have the Snaggletooth. This is the little opener, right? This is polymer. Very simple piece. You have a little Allen wrench that comes in it. This tube, you'll see what it's for shortly. And then you have a little hex thumb stud for one side and a screw. Okay. Two of the knives that are actually rated on their website for use, that a lot of us have, that a lot of us love. The Ontario Rat one. All right, so we're going to demonstrate with that, and the Benchmade Contigo, which is one of my all-time favorites. All right, we're gonna put the Snaggletooth on each of these knives to show you how it works, how easy it is to install. Well, I say easy. I haven't done it yet. I watched the video. Okay, you need some very simple tools. Vice grips works great. I don't have vice grips anywhere near me right now, so I'm going to use a Leatherman to make that happen. Now, in the case of the Contigo, the thumb studs can be screwed off with, a wrench or a screwdriver, which makes it a little bit easier. I have not removed the thumb studs on the Rat 1 yet, so we'll see. We'll save that for a second. Let's start with the Contigo. So the first thing you need to do is remove the thumb studs completely. That's what this tube helps you with. So this tube, if you've ever like taken pliers or anything and put it on thumb studs, there's a chance of you crimping the thumb studs and making little indents or just scratching the finish off. This tube is cool because you can use this tube to crimp down over the thumb stud and hold it securely without damaging the thumb stud, which is nice. So I don't know if this is Loctited like the last time I took this apart. I don't know what I did, honestly. So I'm going to get a screwdriver for my little kit, and I believe the thumb stud is a T6. It's been a while. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So we'll use this to hold the other side nice and secure. All right. And, oh, I Loctited it because I'm a bastard, huh? Nope, I didn't. Just needed a little bit of effort, okay? So you take the thumb stud off, all right? And what you're going to do is you are going to put the screw through the snaggle tooth, and you're just going to put the snaggle tooth on top, and you'll see it adjust depending on what knife you're doing. You want to adjust it so it's right on top of the blade there. And this works pretty well because it's a relatively flat surface. You're going to take your little thumb stud that they supply and start screwing it in. And then we've got our Allen wrench that comes with it. And we can give it a little tighten down. And we can hold it with whatever. Like I said, using Leatherman. In their instructional videos, they show them using vice grips. But this is a good tool to use because it flexes a little bit. So it lets you know when you've put enough torque on it, but not too much. And work that out. So now you've got a thumb stud to use, and you know they have left or right hand ones. This is a right hand one. I'm right-handed. So you've still got a thumb stud for regular deployment, but you have that Emerson wave type. I shouldn't say Emerson wave because that's probably a copyright thing, but you have the snaggle tooth to catch. So if it's in a pocket, how am I going to demonstrate this? It's in a pocket, hits the lip of your pocket, and it deploys right out. Very cool. You can leave that now. You can, by the way, just screw this back together and put it in a baggie and put it with your spare parts, because you can always put your thumb stud back on if you want. Or like if you guys remember when I had the my by mass drop or drop, the Perpetua, I wasn't happy with the thumb studs, so I used the thumb studs from something else to make it a little bit better. So always save stuff like this. Don't throw it away. The thumb stud it's a little bit, tiny bit smaller. Well, it feels smaller. It's a hexagon. It's not a round circular thing, but comfortable thumb stud. You still have your little snaggle tooth opener, and good to go. Now let's try it out on the Rat 1 because this is a very popular knife. A lot of people have it. This one's a little more challenging to get off, but once you get the thumb stud off, we do the same thing. Put our screw through there. Make sure that we adjust where we want it. And we'll start snaggle toothing. Multi-tool to clamp down here. There we go. And use our thumb to keep it where we want it. And give it a little twist. Once again, very easy assembly and installation. Thumb stud. Actually, and the inclusion of this makes a pretty comfortable device for closing it up. And once it's open, well, not once it's open, when it's closed, if we were to put this in a pocket, and opens right up automatically. So very cool, nifty device. Like I said, they're always expanding the list of which knives it works with. Now, here's the kicker about the thing. Here it is. They're running $15 a set, which I will say I think is a little expensive. It works great. It's a removable product. It's not permanent. It doesn't cut into the steel like permanently modifying your knife. It's not as hokey or janky as using a zip tie. And for a knife with thumb studs, it's kind of short of permanently modifying the knife, it's kind of your only choice. Well, not your only choice, but it's a good choice. So, well-made product, made in the USA. $15. You can get a pack of 3 for $30. I think you get 5 for $45. You got to make the decision whether or not that's worth it to you to spend the money. What I'm curious is, what are your opinions? And I know people are going to say, but it's expensive. We know that. But like, other than that, what are your What are your opinions on it? Anybody have firsthand knowledge? Is there anybody that is excited to try it out? Or Frank Nolan hates it already. I can tell. I know he does. That's what I love about Frank. He hates everything. What are you guys thinking about it? Can't wait to hear your opinions. But yeah, on their website, like I said, you download a whole list of all the knives that they have like verified compatibility with so far, and then you can, of course, go and add your own to the list, or not add it, but you can email them and say like, hey, I've tried this knife out, it works at everything. Now I've got to go and I've got to start checking all my knives, seeing what works and what doesn't. Okay, guys, again, apologies to Snaggletooth and to you guys for holding on to this for months and not showing it to you. So please discuss, and remember, you are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.